When I originally plant, these are what keep the seedlings. When I originally start, you'll see down in the bottom, that's where things will just sprout. So that's where I take the seeds, plant the seeds, and allow them to sort of grow in the beginning. I keep them more controlled with a cover on them to control the humidity, give them the best chance to sprout strong. Once they sprout, I'll remove them from the lower section, and each flower, if you would, gets its own little chamber here. And what this chamber does is keeps it suspended in this tray, and this system will actually cycle nutrients and water by filling these trays and draining these trays just enough so it'll keep the soil damp so we can feed the leafy greens here. The beauty of it is the system runs fairly autonomous once I move things around and plant them. And it will alert me to any problems like nutrient levels are off or the water level's off. The only thing it really doesn't do is harvest them for me. But they really are an easy way to grow. And when in full effect, each level of lettuce, per se, will be enough for 80 salads. So we really can do a decent amount. So really all I'm doing is, when I originally plant these, they come in like a small packet that you can still see at the base. And it's really just a little clump of soil that has some nutrients in it that the roots grow out of. So these here are some actual baby iceberg lettuce. With the leaves, it's sort of hard to tell all out, but when you open it up, you can see the telltale bulb of just a head of iceberg lettuce. So for these, we could make a little, almost like a steakhouse salad with a little red onion, hard-boiled egg, a ranch. We make a homemade ranch or even a blue cheese. And here we have some baby bib lettuce. These make great like Thai chicken wraps or any soft taco variant, which is nice, which is fun. Because these are just nice and light, fresh tasting. So they really go well. You can use them in place of like any tortilla really for a healthier, gluten-free variation on a lot of the same things tortillas would be used for. They also go great on sandwiches. They complement most flavors very well. And these trays I use a lot just for some decoration and to add flavor to dishes. So this is a baby beet top. We really just want to come in and just take the tops off. That's where all the flavor and nutrients are. And it's almost like just giving it a little bit of a haircut. But these are great, especially, either to garnish dishes and add a little pop of flavor or color, or they're great to toss into salads, again, for a little flavor. Actually come in and grab some of these every once in a while, because these are great. You don't have to harvest them all at one time. So I can just grab a little bit, use what I want, put them back, and they'll actually, to a point, regenerate. So you see down the road, I have some basil. This is some Genovese basil, some purple basil, very similar in flavor, just different colors. This is fresh cilantro. We go through a ton of cilantro here, especially in the cafe, with a lot of our Asian dishes or a lot of our Latin American and Mexican dishes. And this is our micro basil. This is really fun to garnish, especially Italian dishes. I've used it on top of, tomato bruschetta just to give it that extra little pop and visual. Used it last night in Riverwalk on a spaghetti and meatball dish. Just to add a little color and flavor. These are very delicate, so I would never cook with these. But like I said, they're great then to add them as that last pop of flavor. So I can leave these go for another couple of days. That way I can really just, once it's time to harvest, I have a week or so to use it. So it really is beneficial. That way I know if I've harvested this now, I can get it into some salads in the cafe or over at Riverwalk right now, a little bit by little bit. And then I can turn around and, and have time to utilize the other things that are ready to go.